What's up, sarsaparillas? It's your girl Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. So guys, the moment we were waiting for, anticipating and everything, is the moment where Uma and Will left the villa. Obviously we knew that this happened, but we wanted to see how it happened and how it played out. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit sad that Uma decided to go with Will. Obviously we know that the new boys had to choose Ruben and Josh. They had to choose a girl to couple with, and Josh chose Mimi, which I'm happy about. But I actually want to touch on Josh and his speech in a minute. But let me just finish this whole thing that I need to say about the whole Uma situation. So the moment Ruben started to talk, Uma started to cry, and I think she kind of felt that Ruben was going to recouple with her. I don't think she realized at that moment that the consequences would be that Will would be dumped from the villa. She started crying from early on, and I felt so bad for Ruben, because it's like this is gonna knock his confidence so badly, because do you know what I mean? He's only been in the villa for like probably 24 hours at this point, and then he has to make this decision, and he's made it, and Uma has decided to leave. I mean, I guess one can understand that she decided that it was the best thing for her to do because she feels like she's in love with Will. And Will, of course, we heard him telling her, you know, I'm falling in love with you, which for me comes a little bit too late, because at the end of the day, his actions in Casa does not reflect a man falling in love with anybody. Okay, so I don't really think Will deserved Uma leaving with him, but at the end of the day, you know, it's her preference, it's her thing, you know, it's her life at the end of the day. So she feels like had she stayed, she would not have been herself, and she would have been miserable. And if that's the case, and she feels like it's worth chucking away that experience of being in the villa for, then, you know, that's what she thinks. I really hope it's worth it, because you know how these things go. Sometimes you feel so loved up in the villa, and then you come out and then things change. They also live quite a distance between them. So, you know, let's see how it goes. Because obviously she was saying to him, like, you know, we live so far from each other. And he was saying to her, listen, it's going to work. You know, it's not going to stop me because I'm falling in love with you. I don't personally think that Will deserved, you see what I'm saying? I don't think he deserved her going, you know. And we hear where the girls were trying to say to her, listen, think about it. Jess was like, think about it, let him wait for a bit, you know, don't throw away the experience. And I wish she had listened, but it was clear that she wasn't going to stay anyways. We knew that she had left, but even if she hadn't at that time, just watching it, we knew she wouldn't have changed her mind, because for the whole time when Ruben was trying to chat her up, her head and her heart was basically in Will's hands. Do you know what I'm saying? And he knew that as well, because he kept saying, I'm not worried because she's already made it very clear to me how she feels. And obviously, you know, she did that in Castro More, and she did it when she came back. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think obviously she was enjoying the extra attention from Ruben, because she felt like that would kind of like give Will the kick up the ass to like do more. And we keep hearing her saying, you need to do more, you need to do more, you need to do more. And here's the thing, I don't feel like you should have to tell a guy to do you know what I'm saying, constantly, you know, what you want him to do and how you want him to treat you. You shouldn't have to do that. I mean, at the end of the day, if a guy loves you and he respects you, he will want to treat you, do you know what I'm saying, like his prized possession. He will want to treat you like his queen. He will love you. He will want to make sure that nothing but the best happens to you. So at the end of the day, I'm not quite sure about this whole Will thing. Let's see how they get on. You never know. Maybe being outside the villa and then being able to like not spend every single day with each other and be able to breathe and, you know, live their normal lives. Maybe together they can, you know, they can make it. I don't know, guys. But like I said, I am sad that Uma went, and I am very sad for Ruben, because I feel like that's going to knock his confidence. And it's not a nice feeling, I can imagine. You know what I'm saying? Will, he's smirking. He's happy that she's going with him. At the end of the day, Will would have not gone. He keeps saying I would have gone. I don't think Will would have gone. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like Will was just a narcissist who got exactly what he wanted. So I'm going to wrap that up on the Uma and Will situation. I wish her all the best. I wish them both the best. I am gutted, but it's life. Anyways, guys, so let's talk about Mimi and Josh for a minute, because you know we love our girl Mimi, right? We do. And I was so happy when Josh took Mimi to the hideaway. You know what I'm saying? And haters gonna say, you know, they kissed way too quickly. But at the end of the day, after all that Mimi went through in the last few days, listen, allow my girl, you know, I want to allow my girl, let her do what she wants to do, right? So Josh has been very smooth, you know what I mean? And he's been telling Mimi all the stuff that she wants to hear, all them good stuff, you know, he's praising her, he's complimenting her, he's making her feel good, and I love it. I like it for her. Mimi is liking it because she's saying, listen, he's my type to a T. On the outside, definitely he's the person I would have gone for. She even went as far as saying if he was in Casa, things would have been a bit different because she would have been swayed. Nah, Mimi, let's not pretend. Okay, we won't take it that far, Mimi, because we know you would have not changed your mind from Ayo, okay? I'm not believing that bit. But at the end of the day, we're going to let her have it because she's been through a tough time and she just wanted to prove how much Josh is her type, right? As I told you guys last night, I could feel that Josh is Grace's type. Remember I told you guys, I feel like the one dry-head Grace, I go want go for Josh. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what can you do, right? When she had said that she fancies Ruben, I was like, ooh. But I actually think, I was like, thank God. First of all, I was like, Lord, thank you. She don't want Josh, right? But I think she made a mistake with the names. I think she was trying to say Josh and not actual Ruben, but she got the names confused. She got the names confused with the person. So obviously, after Josh came back from the hideaway with Mimi, she was there sitting on the chair like a little hungry dog, waiting for Josh, saying, should I grab him? Should I pull him? Should I pull him? And then she pulled him. Then she pulled him, right? And she's basically selling herself because she's like, I'm interested. She's laying it on thick. I gotta be honest. She's letting him know I'm interested in you because she knows he's interested in Mimi. So she's literally putting it out there. You're my type. You're what I want. And obviously, judging from Josh's speech tonight, made me think to myself, he's actually interested in Grace also. Now, while they were having the conversation, I was like, yes, he had a little bit of flirt, but I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe he's just being polite. But when he said that in his speech, and I know that made Mimi feel some type of way because that look on her face was saying, I don't want to be in another triangle, bruv. What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, why did he have to say that? I feel like he spoiled things because I was so happy. But now I don't know anymore because at the end of the day, Josh, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? What is you doing? You know? And obviously, Ayo, guys. Ayo basically was talking to the boys, and we can only hear bits and bobs of this conversation because I feel like there was more to it that we're not witnessing. We're not seeing it because Kieran was saying, do you think this conversation, this chat you're going to have with Mimi, how do you think it's going to go? So obviously, Ayo must have mentioned that he wanted to have a conversation with Mimi. Do you know what I'm saying? And he made a comment saying, obviously, like now, Mimi must be feeling good because she's getting the attention of another man, right? But why do Ayo wants to talk to Mimi right now? Like, Ayo, why do you want to talk to Mimi right now? I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Allow Mimi, because you choose what you choose. Allow Mimi alone. Mimi said she's over it. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can see where Jessica was having conversation with the girls. And I think maybe Jessica was kind of wondering whether or not Ayo was feeling some kind of way. Because the way Ayo's been looking, let's be honest, Ayo's been looking like he's fretting a little bit, like he's a little bit worried a little bit, which he shouldn't be because he's happy with Jessica, right? He's happy. So why are you bothered that Mimi's getting some attention from a next man? Do you know what I'm saying? First of all, look how long you and Mimi was in there. You never bring the girl to the hideaway, not one time. And then you brought Jessica. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Go and be your business, Ayo, and don't provoke me to wrath, okay? Do not do it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, so Hugo is bored of Jess. But can't laugh. Hugo is bored of Jess, guys. So Jess thinks that things are going very well with Hugo, but Hugo is telling Ayo, listen, I am bored. I am bored. I'm not feeling it. Do you know what I'm saying? There's something missing. He was saying, well, there's sexual chemistry, but I'm just not feeling it. And I feel like I'm selling this girl a dream. And I feel like I need to tell her the truth, but it's going to be a tough conversation because it's going to sound like it's coming out of nowhere in her eyes, right? So Jess, obviously, she was telling Emma, listen, it's going really well. But then she kind of clocked that Ayo and Hugo was looking at her. So she's like, I feel like this conversation is about me. I feel like I'm about to get dumped. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, girl, yeah, girl, you was about to get dumped, honey. Okay, you was about to get dumped. But my thing is, I want to know what Hugo's next move is going to be. Is he going to sway for Emma? Emma looks like she's into Ruben. And I feel like she likes Blade. So let's see how that goes. But I feel like, is Hugo going to try and pursue the Matilda situation? Because remember, they had little something going on in Casa. Or is he going to be trying to pursue Emma? I don't know, but let's see. But obviously, he wants out of the situationship with Jess. And you know what? This is going to sound so bad, but I low-key feel like Jess deserves this. Do you know what I'm saying? Jess kind of deserves this because at the end of the day, Jess is always like, she's always the one that's causing people grief. You know what I mean? So I feel like sometimes, you know, what goes around comes back around. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like it's time for her to experience that grief that she's been bestowing on others. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know what would go crazy is if he actually makes a move on Matilda. Because Sean keeps saying the only reason why Matilda didn't go full steam ahead with Hugo is because he shut it down. So ironically, you know what I mean? I would have found it so amusing if he now turns around and say, I want to get to know Matilda. Because I feel like Matilda will definitely want to get to know Hugo. And this whole situation with her and Sean probably would be put on a halt for a little bit, okay? So they're talking about sexual chemistry, Sean and Matilda. I don't even know. They're saying sexual tension, I should say. But I don't even know if there's sexual chemistry, let alone to be sexual tension. Let's be honest. Like, I don't know. I don't see it. So I'm saying I don't see it. I feel like the moment you go try to make his move, she's going to succumb to it and submit. That's what I think personally. You know what I'm saying? But we'll have to wait to see what will happen. Because if Hugo does decide to go for Matilda, blows on skirt, just I gonna go crazy. Listen, the hate that Jess will be given to Matilda. No, sir. No, sir. But guys, I don't know. Let's see how it's going to pan out tomorrow. Once again, I am so heartbroken that Uma made the decision that she did. I am really so annoyed with Uma. And I just hope, let's hope it's worth it. And, you know, she made the right decision in the end. It's her journey at the end of the day, so she can do what she wants to do with it. Josh, I'm gonna tell her something. I'm gonna tell her something good. You see, if you play with my girl Mimi, I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna come into the villa. I'm gonna scale the walls. Yeah, I'm gonna swim across the channel. Yeah, I'm gonna end up in a Spain. Yeah, and me and you, Josh, we're gonna have it out, Josh. Okay, okay. Don't play with Mimi like that, you know what I'm saying? Do not do it. Do not do it. Okay, because Mimi really likes him and we haven't seen Mimi smile in a long time. And today she's been smiling. And Grace, I normally like Grace, you know, but Grace, yeah, provoked me to wrath. Grace, hey Grace, listen. Grace, you better close your jaw. All right, I'm not saying anything else. Girl, you better mind your business. Leave the boy alone. But to be honest, let's be honest. If he wants to be taken, then at the end of the day, he's not for Mimi. But I don't want Mimi to go through another one of this again. It cannot be an Ayo 2.0. I can't deal. Guys, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think Ayo's going to want Mimi back? Because he's looking like he's a bit jealous, you know. He's looking like he's a bit jealous right now. And I don't know. And I feel like Jessica's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like Jessica's kind of wondering what's going on with him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like she's a bit nervous about the whole situation. But the girls did say to her, listen, Mimi don't want Ayo. And to be honest, I think Mimi is actually done with the whole Ayo situation. But if he was to say to her, I want to get back, especially if Josh is not doing what Josh should be doing, I feel like she would be open to it. If Josh steps up and does what he should be doing, I feel like she wouldn't want to go back to Ayo. But let's see, guys. Let's see. But Josh, don't let me down. Because me, I vote you out if you let me down. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm really pissed off, guys. I'm just hoping that Grace to stay away from that guy. I want Josh over here, sir, and I want Grace over here, sir. I don't want none of them together. I don't want no conversation. I don't want them to have no kind of I don't even want them to say hi or bye. Do you know what I'm saying? Just go about your business, right? Go about your business. Please and thanks. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'll be so upset with Josh, so upset, especially because he came on so strong with Mimi, for him to go and mess about now with Grace. I would be so freaking upset. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you should have not done that. Do you know what I mean? You're going in saying that you're there for, you came for her, she's all that you want, and all of that kind of stuff. Do a handshake, secret handshake, kissing the girl, when all along, you know what I mean? You bet, you know what? He better not. He better not, you know. I'm not even joking, he better not. But anyways, guys, let me know. Comment down below what you think about today's episode. I don't even remember if I told you guys to like the video, but if I haven't, please like the video and please subscribe to my channel if you're new also. Guys, I done do my voting and I'm gonna tell it all my vote for. You guys don't know that I voted for Mimi as my favorite girl, because after Mimi, you know, my favorite girl would be Jessica, ironically. So I like Mimi, I like Jessica, and I like Jessie. Do you know what I'm saying? I think those are my three girls that I like the most, I think. So Mimi is my girl, and then I would have gone for Jessica because I like Jessica. I voted Ayo as my favorite boy. Yes, wanna come at me. Yes, yes, wanna come for me, come for me. Come for me. But who am I gonna vote? Sean ain't my favorite boy, because I used to like Sean once upon a time, but Sean Sean should go into the bin, man. I can't be bothered with Sean. He's too much. And that whole little joke with him and Matilda about Diamante, I'm not feeling it. Go on with your business. So Sean could not be my favorite boy at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? And Joey, I feel like Joey's a game player. Don't get me wrong, I love Joey and Jessie together. I think they're so cute. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a fan of Joey right now. I feel like Joey's playing the game for me. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? And then Kieran, I mean, let's face it, like, I think Kieran is okay. It's not that I like Kieran or I don't like Kieran. I just think Kieran is okay. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, Kieran's personality has kind of like faded in the background a little bit as well, I've noticed. But he's never actually been my favorite boy anyways, to be honest. I just like how he is usually, but I don't see him as my favorite boy. I've never have, and I probably never will. Do you know what I'm saying? And who else is the other one? Connor, I like Connor, but no, Connor was never going to be my favorite boy either. And who else is left in there? Blade, don't even talk about Blade. Don't even talk about Hugo. It's not going to happen. So the only other person for me to be my favorite boy is going to be Ayo. So obviously I went for Ayo. And I do like Ayo. I just didn't like what Ayo did to Mimi. So I'm saying that's what I didn't like, but I do like Ayo as a person. Anyways, but let me know, guys, what you think. Let me know. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be another dumping tomorrow, or whenever sometime this week. I think it's going to be tomorrow, right? Because we're voting tonight, so it's going to be tomorrow. So I think there's going to be another dumping. And I just want to make sure that my girl Mimi is still there. I still want Ayo in there as well, if I have to be completely honest. I don't want Ayo to go right now. I feel like there's other people that could go, because we can't afford to be losing all these big personalities. Because if we do, honey, what are we going to be left with? Do you know what I'm saying? We've lost too many big personalities. We lost Ron. We lost Harriet. We now have lost Uma. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't be losing these big personalities. You know what I'm saying? So I need Ayo to stay, and I need Mimi to stay. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, guys, but who did you vote for? Let me know. Who did you vote for? Who is your favorite boy, your favorite girl? Even if them are not your favorite, but who you want to stay. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think about tonight's episode. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. And like I said, guys, if you're new, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. But guys, that's it from me for tonight. But until tomorrow, keep it sassy-licious.